Hello everyone and welcome back. I am KW5 and it is my pleasure to introduce you to what could probably be the darkest video I've ever done. And by darkest I don't mean scariest, I mean literally dark because it's really dark. Anyway, we are here to unbox our second set of Pokemon cards. Our first one, if you would call, was Silver Tempest, in which we pulled out a special Malamar. Part 2 is unboxing all of the tins, minus the Pokemon Go balls, and there's so many things to discover inside of those. You guys are not going to believe it. These are my favorite things to do. I've officially discovered Pokemon cards are my favorite things to unbox. I have so many of them. If you guys are excited for future videos, please consider leaving a like and subscribe. I think I already said that, but I've got even more cards to open in the future. I have so much I want to do for this channel, especially with Pokemon cards. It's my favorite thing in the world to do, but you guys are not here to hear me talk, so without further ado, begin sequence, initiate the cycle, part 2 is a go. Give me 1 second here, I'm going to open our first box. I've been waiting a long time to do this. This is the Bolton box. Bolton is a greyhound-like dog who evolves from Yamper, who is a corgi. And you guys don't know this about me, but corgis are my favorite kind of dog. Like, I love corgis to death. Like, corgis and Yorkies. So, Yamper was a corgi that I could get behind. I'm hoping this is going to be one in this deck. It probably will be because it's a box set, which means it usually is a good starter kit for those of you who have not played Pokemon before. You get a box set, you probably got a whole bunch of them and evolved into it. And it kind of explains things out, so I'm going to say we're probably going to have a Yamper. I don't have a Yamper yet, so I would love to get a Yamper. Let's first off pull out these 2 cards that we already are given. Like, right off the bat, we know we're going to have a V card. It's going to count as a hit because we can see it. It's not super rare. I've seen a whole bunch of them. But it's still really cool. And it's a holoform. Like, look at the shiny. You can see my glasses reflecting off of it. That is a very shiny holoform. I'm going to count that one even though we can see it because not all of them are that shiny. I went to a store the other day and I looked at some of the Boltons in the box. They are not that shiny. And in my defense, I did not buy this one. I did not cheat and buy this one. This was a Christmas present. So I did not know that was going to be that shiny. And then we also have a holoform Wooloo, which is in every single box as a holoform. So you're immediately going to get one. And then we have the Mega Boltons. Woo! That is my favorite. He's going to go put about Pikachu. Remind me, guys, that I have those Pokeballs back there to open too, because I'm going to forget those are back there. It's going to be very sad when I forget everyone I have all the set for. Okay, we're going to start with Shaman. Shaman is our first one. I don't know what's in this deck or what's supposed to be in this deck. I've heard the hit rate is supposed to be a little higher for Silver Tempest than the rest of them, so we already saw we had a pretty good high hit rate for that one. I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh man, this one's weird. So there's probably nothing in this one, but we're going to go through it anyway. We have an Electabuzz. I don't know where the electric part of that came from. We have a Bidoof. I like Bidoof. We have a Sneasel. We have a Grimer. I like the dark types. I decided if I ever was a Pokemon trainer, I'd be a dark type trainer. That or dragon type. Or both. Execute. Because I love dark types. But if you know me from anything, shiny bird, shiny Starly, if you know anything about me, where I started my origins of social media, you know that I'm a dragon fanatic. So I would have to be a dragon type. And then we've got a Breloom. I don't think this is anything. I think this is nothing. But it's cool, but I don't think it's anything. Alright, a Dusclops. How's my camera doing, guys? Is it holding up? I got a Weavile. I'm trying to put these really close so you can see them because I know it's going to be a little grainy. I can tell it's a little grainy. And then Starmie. Goes from having not enough light to too much light. It's like... So maybe this isn't the starter deck. Maybe I'm not going to get any Yampers. I was really hoping for at least one Yamper. I mean, I have a Bolton, but I don't have a Yamper, so I couldn't even... I could play the Bolton V, but I can't play an actual Bolton without a Yamper. Unless they do what they did in what I used to do was when I make some of the Pokemon that are evolved to be the starters, and I was very confused by that. But our next one is a Boltund. I'm derailing myself. I'm playing Choo Choo Charles, and I'm derailing myself. Like my reference there? I'll see I'm gonna do eventually, too. Alright, we're not looking. I don't want to know. I'm not moving them around this time because it's a starter deck, so it's probably not going to have a lot of energies. If we have an energy, that's fine. We have a Meowth. I have a soft spot for Meowth, I can't lie. I love myself some Meowth. That is not where that goes. Put that over there. There's too much happening around here. There we go. I got too many cards going on here. So Meowth. We got a Munna. I don't have a Munna yet. Yes! We have a Mariel. Don't look at my fingernails, I don't have any. Look at this Helioptile. This is a normal Helioptile, but look at this. Barely ever do you see a Helioptile in full solo mode. Because that's when their defenses are down. When his frills are out, he is defenseless. He cannot fight back, he's in the middle of a move. As you found out when battling in the anime. If you've seen the anime for Kalos, which is XY, I think it was still an XY. It wasn't XYZ at that point because it was against Clement. So it was he was the 5th gem, so it was a little bit before that. Yes, I'm a nerd and I know too much stuff. Okay, Wooloo. Still like Wooloos. We have a slightly shiny Mariel. I think that's a holoform Mariel. That's pretty good. We have a very half shiny Butterfree. This half is very shiny. We have energy card. I don't know why I held that up for so long. My energy card is running back off my stack. We have a Skater's Park. I wish I could do that. That would be fun. If I break an ankle. I got Togedemaru. That was fun to learn how to say. Togedemaru. A Alolan type Pokemon, the electric type starter. I mean, there isn't really an electric type starter, but if there was, Togedemaru would be the electric type starter. And our last card is a normal Ninetales. Okay, not bad. Nothing exceptionally special in this deck, but I mean, we started as a Boltund V, so I mean, we weren't expecting to get a whole bunch out of this deck, but this is still nice. Can you, okay, I'm gonna reiterate my question. Can I count the holoform ones as specials, as hits? I'm gonna say the ones that are fully shiny, I can count as a hit. I'm gonna mark those as a hit in the final copy. I will not mark the ones that only the top half is shiny. Maybe I'll give half a point for that. I will give half a point for those. Those are not normal, but they're not special either. Which sounds cruel, because it's like you're not special. But we're gonna just keep going. I don't understand what this black card is I keep picking up. Like, what is this of any value? Can I just like, yeah, exactly. No value whatsoever. So, our first card is a Beartic. Like myself some Beartic. I love Cub too, but I feel so bad for him. We have Fracture. Speaking of dragon types, there's our first dragon type of the day. We have a Tropius. He's cool. I like him. He's a starter, I believe. I don't believe he's got another form before him. We have a Clefairy. That was the Pokemon I was trying to think of earlier. We have a Carablast, or a Carablast. Technically, English pronunciation, it would be Carablast. I know in the anime it's Carablast, but look, there's 2 R's. There's 2 R's, which makes it Carablast. Fight me on that. I dare you. Alright. Milcery? What is this thing? What is this thing? What is it? Is it milk? What is this? They say that any pastry visited by Milcery is guaranteed success and good fortune. Guys, it's a big glob of milk. It is a big glob of milk. That's what a Milcery is. We have a Starly. Like ourselves some Starlies. We have a Riolu. Always gotta love a Riolu. We have a Magma Basin. Not as fond of the Magnum Basin. I think I prefer the Ryulu. And our last card is an Empoleon. I should be able to say that by now. And it is shiny. Shiny. Can you see the shine on that one? It's only halfway shiny though. That's only half a point. Alright, we have one more. It's another Evolving Skies. Hold on, I should have looked to see what the other ones were. Hang on. Okay, I should have done this earlier. The other 3 ones in my set were Brilliant Stars, with the Shaman on it. Another Silver Tempest, which is why we had so many repeats from earlier. And another Brilliant Stars. So we had 2 Brilliant Stars, and then Evolving Skies is our last one, which I'm expecting is going to be a repeat of the Sylveon we had before, which would have been in the Umbreon case, if that makes sense. The Sylveon and the Umbreon are backwards. That is another black card. The last black card, the last one was a black card too, and I got a shiny top half Empoleon. So that was worth half a point. To reiterate, in case you're not watching the whole video, this is my question for you at the end of the video. This is how I'm gonna know if you watched the whole thing. Not only comment what Pokemon card I got first, the first one I ever opened, which was incredibly rare, and I never got that lucky again in my life. Because it was an Ultra Beast, it was Rainbow, and it was Holoform. First card I ever opened. It was a gift. The card pack was a gift. The second part of how I know you've watched this video is tell me my scoring pattern. I am scoring 1/2 for anything that's shiny on the top half and not shiny on the bottom. I am scoring 1 point for anything that's fully shiny. This is a Holoform card. This is a Holoform card. I'm gonna forget I can't say that right. This is my only one I've gotten so far, is worth 3. This one is worth 3 points. Anything shiny like that. My Bolton V, which is, it was kind of a given, but it wasn't given it was going to be shiny, is worth 2. So to reiterate, half is worth half. 1 is worth 1. V's or X's are worth 2. And anything that is like Malamar, I'm not even sure how to explain Malamar, but anything like Malamar is worth 3. And I will have to do math at the end, so you'll have to forgive me, because it's going to take me a second to do the math here. Okay, anyway, now we're going to look at our deck here. We have Hitmonchan. Well, I want you guys to tell me how my scoring was at the end. Fletchling. I forgot to mention that part. I probably should have done that first. Tentacool. Pikachu. Sedat. Bootshake. I don't understand that one. Seismitoad. Fire Energy. This is a Rapid Strike. It's a Scroll of the Flying Dragon. I don't know what it does. The Rapid Strike Pokemon this card is attached to can use this tech on the card. So I have to have a Rapid Strike to be able to play that. So the only one I could play that on out of this deck would be Malamar. We have a Snow Leaf Badge and a Treasure Energy. So, despite the fact that that one had a black on the outside, there was nothing really of value in that one. I mean, it was cool, but it wasn't really of, super value. Alright, and that's the end of the Bolton box. So, our next one is a tin that is not new. It came out a really, really long time ago. There is a lot of light happening in this room, sorry. And I have the other 2 sets. I had the Flareon and where's the Vaporeon? And the Vaporeon, but I did not manage to find, this is a Vape Professional. I was not able to find the Jolton box. I found the Jolton box today. So, despite the fact that this box has been out for ages, we're going to open it. I'm going to try not to break anything while I'm opening it. And we are going to see, like I said, this is a little bit older. I don't know the rate of hits to misses here. Well, wait, does that say it was going to have that on top? I didn't look. Hang on. That box says nothing about stuff inside, right? Do all boxes have that? Because this was right on top. That's a point. That's 2 points. That's a Jolton V. That's 2 points. I'm losing track of my own counting system. Okay. I just got 1 trading card. It's black. But that tells me nothing, because there's like 10 packs in here. Okay, not literally, there's 4. There's 4 packs in here. But I'm keeping that tin. That tin is going to go with my collection. Which is good, because I have too many Pokemon. I haven't had a chance to put it in a folder yet, and this is very loud, and I need to get them finished. So, our first one is a Fusion Strike. With Mew on the front. Now, hoping Mew is good luck. Mew is a good luck fortune Pokemon for other Pokemon, not necessarily for humans. I want to see how lucky we are, how lucky it gets me. I have a feeling it's not going to be great. Ah, it's white.
Oh no.
There's nothing in that one. There's probably nothing in that. I've been tricked, though, because that black one said there was something in it, and there was nothing in there. So, I can be tricked. I'm putting these to the side before I drop them. I'm not going to mix them up. There's no purpose to right now. So, Phantom is number 1. All his confused glory. Number 2 is Totodile. Totodile. I've never said that right on the first try. Totodile, not Totodile. Totodile. Like Toto, like the dog. We have Trubbish. And yes, I am still reading this backwards. We have Klefki. We have Shroomish. Yeah, he's kind of creepy. This is the face of Pokemon, you guys. He looks like a Ditto. He legit looks like a Ditto. We have Rookidee. Oh, look at the Rookidee. I haven't seen that one. That's cute. And it's also shiny. I didn't even notice it was shiny. I was too excited by the fact that it was a Rookidee. That's worth a point. That's the point. Okay. Goodra. Normal Goodra. I love Goodra. I laughed at these for so long because I got a whole bunch of them from a garage sale, and I don't think the owners who had them before realized that they were fake, because it said Goodra. It was a picture of Goodra, but it said he evolved from Butterfree, which anyone knows Butterfree evolves from Caterpie, and Goodra has nothing to do with Caterpie. So, funny story, they were fake cards, but it was still funny. I'm like, now, you know, and I know, that Goodra does not evolve from a Butterfree, but whoever made these fake cards did not know that Butterfree does not evolve into Goodra. I just thought that was funny. Alright, Psychic card. Darkrai. Not shiny, but I still like the fact that I got a Darkrai. A Delcatty. Over here. Say hello to the cat. And Zarude? Grammatically correct, that's Zarude. So I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's how it looks, so we're gonna go with that. Our next one is a Fusion Strike, and it's a Genesect. I have a lot of Pokemon cards here today. This is gonna be like the Mega Edition. I don't usually have this many cards at once, but you know, like I said, it's for Christmas. Shoot, it's white. But it was like a lot of Christmas ones, a lot of ones I got around Christmas. Because, you know, Pokemon's always get all their cards out right before Christmas, so you get out and get those when you can right before. Some of them I found today, and it's not Christmas anymore, but they still had them, so I grabbed them. Fire Energy card. One thing I really, truly probably don't need are more energy cards. Although I never actually had to play the game. I would say I haven't had to play the game, never played the game. Mostly because I can't figure out how to. But, I mean, I have enough cards to play, like 10 decks. How many cards are in a deck? 60, right? 60 times what is 4,000? I have enough for, like, maybe not 10 decks, maybe 8 decks. 60 cards a deck. No, I probably bought 600 decks worth. Okay, Sydney again. Simisage to go with my Simipour. I have a Cross-Seaver, which is basically an X-Seaver. An X-Transceiver, just call it Cross-Transceiver. I have Jinx. Oh, I'm sorry, I really don't like Jinx. She's scary. Look at that. Look at that. Tell me you want to kiss me now. That's scary. Okay, we have a Skarmory, who is a single strike. I believe, if I understand the rules of the game, you can only use him once, and he's like an instant KO. It's done. We have a Sewaddle. Sewaddle. Still got it, you guys. Got a Panpour to go with my Simipour. I have Makuhita. Like myself some Makuhitas. We have a Furligator. That's a shiny Furligator, so that's worth 1 point. And our last card is a Mariactus. Another Unovian Pokemon. Is that how you say it's plural? Unovian? Chilling Rain is our third deck. Look at that Zapdos. That is not a normal colored Zapdos. There is nothing normal colored about that. Okay, so... You guys will probably also notice, oh cool, it's black. My Squishmallows, my Cats vs. Pickles are all gone from behind me. I thought of putting them all into the video. I actually considered doing an unboxing for all of those. I got about an insane amount of them for Christmas. But I realized it would take me from all the way over here to all the way over here to fit them all on the couch. So we're going to do some remodeling there. I have a whole bunch more. Maybe in the future I'll do a Cats vs. Pickles on mystery unboxing. But for now, we're going to stick a Pokemon and see how that one goes. Remember guys, like the video if you enjoyed it. That way I know to do more or not to do more. I know the graphic quality isn't perfect and I'm very, very sorry about that. Laptop power. Am I right? Okay. Coughing. Delibird. Delibird's carrying presents. How appropriate for Christmas. We have a Galarian Farfetch'd. There you go. I like holding stuff to the screen better. We have a basic Porygon. We have a basic Heracross, a single strike again. Let me see if I can read it. There we go. Nope, I can't read it. It roams through forests searching for sweet nectar. Although it boasts fantastic physical strength, it is not that good at flying. Which makes sense, it has no wings. It's a giant beetle. Oh, we got a shiny Seviper! That's another point! A Volcarona! Volcarona! It's like the Macarena, but the Volcarona! Grass type. We have another Hatrium. I now realize why it's called Hatrium. Because it's got a giant hat. It has a very large hat. Larian again. Just chilling there drinking his water. And another Steenie. Okay. So we had some repeats in that stack, which I mean we kind of expected we would. And our last one is just... Oh, this is an older one. This is just Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield's not that old, okay? Let's be honest. But this is an older one. And it has a very, mad-looking Lapras on it. I never was fortunate enough to get any of the Sword and Shields because as soon as they came out, they were gone. Like, I couldn't even get to Walmart in time to get one. And I went the day they came out. So, does that tell you anything about how popular Pokemon cards are? Black again. I think for future videos, I'm gonna not look at those and just run through it. Because now I'm expecting this to be something. Rosalit. This one again. Rosala. Ghastly. Pawniard. On guard. I like Pawniard. I like Bisharp also. This is a Sizzlipede. Now, I've never actually seen a Sizzlipede in person. I heard they had mustaches. He very much has a mustache. Forget it. Hold everything. Hold everything. Yamper. I got my Yamper. Look at that tongue. Ah. I won my Yamper. I don't even care about the shiny. I wanted the Yamper that was there. We have a Holoform Quick Ball. That's another point. Our next card. Look at the Morpeko. Look at the Morpeko. It's a Rainbow VMAX Morpeko! It's a Dynam- Okay. It's a VMAX. It's shiny, it's Holoform, and it's a Dynamax. Oh my goodness, that is a hit. That is a very large hit. That's the second large hit of the day. Yes, that was worth it. That was worth the 30 bucks for that kit, just for that one. I'm gonna look that one up later. My two best ones so far. Oh, this looks glaring. These are so cool! Look at these! Oh, I love it! That's what the black was for. Okay, we have a grass. coming back to those later. We have a Sudowoodo. This is Hop. We all know who Hop is. And we have Bead. I believe how you say his name, her name. I haven't met this character. I don't know if this is a guy or a girl. Anyways, that is the end of the... Which box did I just open? The Jolteon box. The Jolteon box has been hiding this from me. I am really glad I bought this morning. Like, I am really glad. I almost walked past and I'm like, I don't want that. I want the Silver Tempest. And I was last minute decision. I'm gonna get this. I'm so glad I got this one. Oh, that was so close. I could have missed that one. That one should be worth 4 points because that is Rainbow. You guys, I might remember how to do the math later. That's what I'm worried about. Alright, our next tin, it just fell off the couch. But our next tin is, I believe is Decidueye. Now this, as you probably know, is the third form of Rowlet, the Alolan starter grass type. I don't know much more about it, except that I know that there's going to be a tin on top. So, if I can figure out how to get the card out of here. I'm going good at Pokemon knowledge and medical stuff, but when it comes to opening things, I can't open things. Okay, the black card means nothing in this one because there's already a V card. Here's our Decidueye V. That is worth, how much did we say the V cards were worth? Was it 2? The V cards were worth 2, I believe. So I'm gonna actually start putting those over here. So I'm gonna have to write down what each one is so I can remember it. I'm actually have to look back at the video and remember what I said each one was worth. Alright, our first one is Astral Radiance. This is the one we had earlier. It looks like a Dialga and a Palka, but it's not. This is the same one we had earlier, so I'm expecting we're probably going to get a duplicate here. I said Astral Radiance, I could not find the whole setup. I had 3 of them. There were, there's 2 that I could not find. It wasn't like the ultra rare ones either, it was just the normal ones. I found the ultra rare ones. That they were at Hobby Lobby. But I couldn't find the other ones, so... We know that's black. We're gonna throw that over there. We have Rufflet. Hisuian Quillfish? What's Hisuian? Hisuian, because we're up to Paldea. What's Hisuian? Is that 2 regions from now? Because Galara was Sword and Shield. Paldea is Scarlet and Violet. Lost my colors for a second. So honestly, guys, what is Hisuian? I have a few of those at home, and I don't understand what Hisuian stands for. Alright, we have a Rowlet. I love Rowlet. Rowlet goes with Decidueye, so of course we had a Rowlet. Another Hisuian Quillfish. Exactly, different positioning, but same Pokemon. We have Oshawott. We have a Magnemite worth 1 point. We have a Weirdeer? That's a V card. Okay, I was not expecting to get another V card. It is shiny. You guys probably can't tell from here, but the other ones are nice and smooth shinies. This is rougher. Like, there's definitely texture to this one. I'm going to give this a 2.5 because this is not a normal V card. That is hollow. It's hollow form and a V card, and a little. The texture is a little bit different. I forget what that means, but I know it's a little more harder to find ones that have texture to them. So that's a 2.5. That's another hit. We have a Ground Energy. We have Roxanne, who. Okay, I don't think it was Roxanne Wolf, and I know it's not right. Then we have a Kirlia. Why can I never say that one right? It's a Kirlia. And then we have Grant, the rock-type gym leader from Kalos. That was a good start. That one was a good start. Acceptable start. Alright, next one is the other Astral Radiance. One of the ones I could not find. They did say, I believe it was, I mentioned before, Silver Tempest has a higher hit rate than the others. So does Astral Radiance. The 2 most recent ones, you have a better chance of getting something rare, like we found the Weirdeer. Weirdeer? I've never actually had to pronounce that one before. So, we're going to see if that luck holds out. It is black, so that means we might have something good. It also means we could have a one-pointer. I don't know. Alright, we have Poochyena. Poochyena, I love Poochyena. We have Glameow. I should be holding this up closer to the screen, I'm sorry. A Yanma. Getting too many cards here. We've got a Swinoob. I love the Swinoob. Look at the Swinoob. We have the Petalil. Petalil. It's Petalil. So that one has fast. We have Holoform Dewott. So that's another point. I'm running out of room on my desk here. We have a Starmie V. This is a smooth Starmie V. This is worth 2 points. Nice. I'm getting a lot of V cards here. I got a Fire. My stack is getting too tall. It's about to fall over. I have a Temple of Sinnoh. I don't understand what that's for. I have an Ursaring. And I have a Feather Ball. I don't even know what a Feather Ball is. I don't recognize that ever being a thing. I don't know what a Feather Ball is. Okay, that's 2. We have another hit in that one worth 2 points. This deck had 5. Well, this tin had 5 in it. Okay, I was expecting there to be 4 in that one. But there's 5! That's even better. I don't know where I'm putting stuff at this point. I'm just talking as I do stuff. Alright, Evolving Skies. It's our 3rd deck. It's this Ultra Beast that I can never pronounce, but it looks like Fumio's Tower. I thought that was kind of convenient that right after Talos, the next Ultra Beast looks like Totem Tower. Many game theories come from that, as in why is Clemens Space inside a giant Pokemon and Ultra Beast, but, you know, I've learned it's better not to question the stuffs. So, another black one, and we're gonna start off with the Pumpkaboo. Pumpkaboo! Used to do that one better too. A Rufflet! You guys didn't know this about me. I used to be able to voice act 90% of the Pokemon. And then I went through puberty and lost my ability to do that. But this is still a few I can do. Pumpkaboo is apparently not one of them. Lotad. Oh, my screen is blaring here. Here's the Lotad. At high definition. Emolga. I like Emolga. That one I can still do. Woobat. Hit me up, guys, if you ever want me to do voice acting for Pokemon. Oh, shiny Shiftry. That's worth 1 point. But I think I saw something else shiny. We have a shiny Holoform Trainer card. Now, I don't have any shiny Holoform Trainer cards. That's a mouthful, so that 5 times fast. On deck, but it is shiny. It is Holoform. It's not a V card, but it is rough, so I'm going to count that as 2 points. That's also 2 points. It goes with the V's. We have a Grass. I don't know who Xenia is, but I have the normal one. So here, side-by-side comparison. This is the normal resolve. I went the wrong way. This is the shiny one. Dude, you see the difference? You know, I don't think there's much difference, but I think there's something different about them. I can't put my finger on what it could be. Our last 2 Pokemon are Hippowdon and Tentacruel. And then we have another Evolving Skies, another Umbreon. Why is my wrist backwards? I don't even know. I'm trying to break something. And let's see what we got. You guys remember, I gotta count all this at the end. I'm gonna keep reiterating the fact that I have to count all these at the end and see how many. The normal cards aren't worth anything. I mean, like, point-wise, they're worth something. They're worth like 50 cents. But I actually did the math, and they're worth, each card, if it's normal, is worth 50 cents out of a deck. So, if you want to value on that, no one's gonna, probably nobody's gonna take them for 50 cents, but it's kind of what they're worth mathematically wise. Psyduck. Rufflet. I forgot to take the card out of the back and it's bothering me. Ah, it's white. Okay. Drowsy. Flabebe. I can get it up here. Flabebe. No, that was too high. Sorry, that actually hurt. That was too high. Okay. A Roggenrola, which I thought was rock and roll for such a long time. It's a Roggenrola. Here, so my camera's glitching out. There you go. We have a holoform fletchling, which I feel cheated now because that card said there was nothing in here. So I'm not sure those are worth much, but I like them anyway. That's what counts. Another Tropius. Energy card. Another Spirit Mask. We're starting back over again. A full face guard. Kinda sus. And a Rescue Carrier. Excuse me for 1 minute while I fix my stack before it teeters. You guys want to know why I keep mentioning the stack that's like 1.5 feet tall? This is how many normal cards we've had so far. Like, there's a lot of them. There's a couple hundred there probably. I forget how many are actually in a deck, but I got a couple Pokemon decks there. Just a couple decks. Alright, our last one out of the... see, I forgot which one we did already. The Decidueye box is Arceus, our Brilliant Stars box. And we're gonna start off, once I get this thing open, with a Dedenne, it looks like. This is black, but I'm not looking at that, because I totally don't care. So it's a Dedenne. I love Dedennes. Dedennes are so cute. I think I like Dedenne only because Bonnie carried one around for such a long time that I got used to seeing it. I'm just like, okay, it's adorable. So we've got a Cubchoo. We have a Duskull. Okay, I didn't show that very well. Duskull. We have a Farfetch'd. We have an Execute. Execute Order 66. Well, this is a new one. This is Morgrim. Morgrim? It's probably Grim, right? It's Morgrim. Like, it's a devious Pokemon. Wait. I thought Purloin was the devious Pokemon. Okay. Professor's Research. A little shiny, half a point. Water energy card, which is funny because I don't think I've had any water Pokemon in this deck. The Cafe Master. Thought that was Silent Crescent Chili. Anyway, a Gabite. And a Grottle. Technically speaking, it's Grottle, but you know, I don't know how they pronounce it. And that is the end of a Decidueye box. So in that box, I believe we found at least one shiny, possibly two. I lost track halfway through. But that was a good box. I'm leaning out on my camera for a second. Next up, we have the double box. We are nearing the end, guys. We have these two left, and then the 3 Pokeballs. The Pokemon Go ones. I worked very hard to collect all 3 of those. I was so scared because I looked it up to make sure I had all of them, and it showed 6 of them, and I'm like, oh no, I can't do it. I don't have them all. But these are the Pokemon Go ones. There's 3 others that have the same, because it's the Master Ball, the Original Ball, and the Ultra Ball. I believe it's a Master Ball. I have to look that up to be sure, but I'm pretty sure it's Master. And the other 3 were just other Pokeballs that you can get, and I'm like, oh no! But no, that's the only 3. There were only 3. I did do my research before I started this video. At least some of it. I'm winging the rest of it. I didn't do all my homework for the week, so probably should have done my homework before I started the video, but yeah, you guys don't care about the statistics, right? I mean, you can always fill in the statistics later if you really want to know how much they're worth and that kind of thing. I don't even know how much they're worth. I just know shiny is good, plain is not. So I'm learning stuff at the same time you guys are. I'm constantly watching unwrapping videos. So I am learning just like you guys. Our first one is, how do you say his name? Is it Zacian? Zacian? I believe he's the sword, half a sword and shield. Look, that was perfect. You get Pikachu in there. Okay. This is also a Christmas present, so I did not cheat and look at it. This was one of the decks of cards I got for Christmas. I got 2 boxes for Christmas. The rest of them I bought. So, Zacian, 2 points. I feel kind of bad giving myself points for those, but I mean, they are Ys. X's are Ys. They're Vs. It's not even an X or a Y, it's a V. And then our first one is another fusion. I'm wondering if these are going to be similar. Because we had a lot of sword and shield earlier, so it's possible these are very similar. And starting off with the ball toy. dropped all my cards. This one's white. Yeah, I'm a little clumsy, guys. I just drop things. I should give you a fair warning that I do tend to drop things. Okay, so. Oh my goodness, that's overglaring. But, Voltoy. A Galarian Corsola? I've never seen white. He looks so sad. Why does he look so sad? Alright, a Quillfish. Got a lot of Quillfishes going on here. Vulpix again. Another Vulpix. I don't think it's the same one we had. We have a Chansey. I am peeking to see what I'm trying to read before I say it. We have Spongy Gloves, which is holoform, so that is 1 point. Golem. Beautiful. Energy. I know it's what you all wanted to see. It's another electric type energy card. We have a Dancer. She's interesting. I don't know who she is. We have a Pangoro. I think I have a Pantrum somewhere. I don't think I pulled a Pantrum out today, though. And our last one is Grapplocked. Oh, Grapplocked. Like you're grab-locked. But it's a grapple and an octopus. It's a Graplock. Okay. I get it. Okay. That was that one. Those did not all have repeats. Some of them were, though. Another Fusion Strike Genesect. I almost said Genocide, which is not the same thing. And YouTube, please do not report me for that. So, okay. White again. So, Growlithe. I need to wait till I put the card up before I say it. I'm getting too excited. Stuffle! Sigalith. Toxel. What is Toxel? I feel like that's evolved from one of them earlier, but I don't even know. Is it a cat dinosaur? I really truly don't know what that is. Okay. A Totodile. A 1 point Sharpedo. Da-dun. Da-dun. Da-dun, 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 dun. Okay. Meloetta. I love Meloetta. I have several Meloettas. Another fighting type energy. Sydney again. He's got triplets in here. My fact just fell over. VIP Battle Pass. And a Graveler. Graveler? Graveler. Ha. Graveler. Alright, set 3. Another Evolving Sky Prism Tower. Because I don't know the name of this Pokemon. I really don't. And our background card is black. That's a good sign. I like to see black cards. I like black. That's good. Black is a good color. Okay. Pikachu. Pikachu! You do that Baron command too. Pikachu. Pumpkaboo. Rufflet. Emolga. We have a Woobat. So I keep jumping ahead of myself. Woobat. Scraggy. 1 point. Volcarona. 2 points. Volcarona V. That is another hit. Alright. Water type. Raihan. He's the fire type dragon guy from Galar. I know that. I don't know how to say his name though. We have Vigoroth. He's vigorously a sloth. He's Vigoroth. And a Dream Ball. Oh, for Muna. I was like, why do we have a Dream Ball? It's for Muna. That makes sense. Yeah. See, it's all coming back to me. Years of Pokemon. I'm watching Pokemon since I was 14. Let's just say I'm a little older than 14 now. All this rapid knowledge I had to learn really quickly because I was, a little bit older than most people who start watching Pokemon at the point when I started watching it. So I have a lot to catch up on. And I haven't had to use this knowledge in almost 2 years now because I had to spend my time studying for college instead. But, you know, now that I'm out of college, I can be like, Pokemon knowledge, begin! Okay. So I look at the card, I did not. It says black again, so we'll see. We have a Weedle. I love me some Weedles. Wait, is that Weedle? Oh, I thought that Weedle had hair. I thought it was a Doug Trio, and I'm like, wait a second. I know that's not accurate. Okay, we have a Castform. We have a Quillfish. I need to just make another stack because I'm losing my stuff. Hang on. Apologies, I'm losing all my stuff. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, we're gonna move these real quick just because I'm running out of room and my stack is like this big. So, we're gonna find a good spot for them where they're not going to get in the way of my shinies that I have to count later. Let's put them in there. We'll put them in there. I should keep them safe. Okay, resume! We have a Ralts. We have a Heracross again. Cards are getting all mixed up. It's bothering me. Okay. We have a Holoform Spiral Energy. We have a Blizzy V. So our odds are, it is 1 to 7 odds that you're gonna find something. About every 7 Pokemon packs you find something. I think we're doing better than that. I think our odds are a little bit higher than usual today. I mean, we have a lot of hits. I don't even know how many Pokemon containers we've opened. If you guys have been paying attention, how many have I opened? I don't even know. I lost track. I know I have over 32 before the tins, and the tins usually have, what, 3? So I have 32 plus the tins. I have 3, so that's 9 more, which means we have 41 packages of Pokemon cards to open. And I think my math was right there. So, grass type. Rugged helmet. It looks like Hermes helmet, or like a Viking helmet. We have a chest plate, and we have Caitlyn. And that ends... Oh, no, it doesn't. We got one more. Haha, just kidding. We got one more. If that's supposed to be Moltres, he looks really angry. Like, I don't understand why he looks that angry, but he looks really angry. So, open him up. Hopefully that means there's something good in here if Moltres is that angry looking. Our last set says black. You know I can't help myself, right? I have to know what it is now. It's driving me crazy. But I can't just flip through and find it real quick. Aeron, because that's how I usually do. It's like if I know there's something good in it, I always flip through to find it first. I don't have the patience to wait, and I'm waiting. That takes a lot of self-restraint. Be proud of me. Snorunt. Please, I'm begging you to be proud of me. Venipede. Nova. It is a Galarian Slowpoke, which I did not understand what was different until I looked at his head. I was like, he looks just like any other Slowpoke, but he's got a yellow head for some reason. Oh, we have a Serena. I think the T is silent. I think it's just Serena. It's a Holoform. That's worth 1. We have a half a Holoform Polygon Z. I'm gonna count that as half. We have a Yellow Energy. We have Peony. Don't know who this man is. We have a Larian. And we have a Welcoming Lantern. And that ends our... I'm going to say his name now, but this thing. It ends that one. I told you my Sword and Shield knowledge is bad. I don't even know how to say the Pokemon's name. That's something I probably should have looked up. So I knew I had a deck of those. So, we're going to pull out our last tin. It'll come out of the box like it's supposed to come out of the... I win. Our last tin is Sobble. I did not know a Sobble tin existed. I knew an Aphelion tin existed. I got that one last year, actually. But I did not know there was such a thing as a Sobble tin. So I'm expecting something different in these. Now I realize that it's one of a set of 3. It's the Sobble tin, the Grookey tin, and my figure's probably covering the Score Bunny. Yes, Score Bunny tin. So that could have been interesting to find at the point. I did not know. Apparently, the double tin came from Sam's. I am just deciding where they came from in case you guys want to go look. I don't know if there's any left. I wouldn't hold my breath on it, but you guys know how Pokemon cards go, I'm sure. So here is in the Antillean V. That's worth 2 points. That black means nothing because I've already got the black, the fancy black one. So take that off because we don't need that. And we have another fusion pack. I get a feeling we're starting to get a lot of repeats. Like anything that's Sword and Shield seems to have fusion or a lot of fusion strikes in it. And there's just a lot there. Okay, so we're gonna start with Phalanx. I like Phalanx. The first time I ever saw Phalanx was in Pokemon Go. The game, not the deck of cards. And I had no idea why in the world this thing was walking around my college. But I managed to catch it and I'm like, this thing is cool. I don't understand why there's a giant centipede, but he looks cool anyway. So, another Morpeko, not a fancy one. That's his angry mode. We have a Schmeagle. That's a pretty Schmeagle. I like the background. We have another Coalfish. You guys all like Coalfish, apparently. We have a Choodle. He looks really cranky. We have a Holoform Meloetta, so that's another point. Gorbis, which is normal. An energy card. A Cross Switcher, which is a Pokemon, basically Pokemon trading, I believe. We have a Garbodor. Garbodor or Garbodor? It's been a long time since I've had to say that one too. And our last Pokemon is Marshtomp. Get up here because my screen is overlighting again. So there you go, Marshtomp. In all his beautiful glory. Alright. There's a lot of repacks. There's a lot of repeats in these decks. Another Genesect. Y'all know what I was gonna say, so I'm not gonna say it again. Do we wanna look at the card this time? Let's look at the card. It says black. We'll see. Noticing black could also just mean normal holoform. It may not mean particularly rare, it just may mean normal holoform. So, our first one is Totodile. You've already seen him. We have Phantump again. We have Snorlax. My first Snorlax in the box. I'm really happy about that. Look at his smile. I just now realized he's smiling. Alright, we have a Snom. What is that thing? It looks like a winter trubbish. What does it say? It eats snow that piles up on the ground. The more snow it eats, the bigger and more impressive the spikes on its back grow. Well, this one's been eating quite a bit, apparently. Perfect, you should come here. It's freezing with snow everywhere. A Dreepy. He's a dragon who's creepy, I'm assuming. He's a Dreepy. He doesn't look creepy. He just looks slightly psycho. Alright, we have Electric. Steelix. Energy. Delcatty again. Darkrai. And a Crocodile. Not bad. Nothing super special in that one, but very cute anyway. Another Umbreon is next. Man, I really hope there's good things in Pokemon Go, because I'm saving those for last. And like I said, I don't know if there's anything good in those. I don't know the rate for that one. I just know, hey, I've got a whole set of Pokemon Go. Let's do those last, because those are different and relatively new. So, alright, next deck. Black again. I don't even care if you guys see the code, I'm not going to use it, so, I mean, okay. Triagonal. I never could get the trading card game to work online for me, so I'm not worried about it. Rufflet. Treble. I got a Nickit! Look at the Nickit! A Rockin' Roller! A Rescue Carrier. I went way off camera there. Tropius. Another Psychic Energy. Pyroar. Ursaring. And the one I've been waiting for a long time. Swoobat! Swoobat! I believe this is our last one for this deck. And it is a Chilling Rain. Don't know what Pokemon's on the front of that. I don't recognize that Pokemon. Who's that Pokemon? No, literally tell me. I don't know who that Pokemon is. Okay. Fingers crossed. Last tin, last holder. Black. I saw something shiny at the end, so we're gonna get to that in a minute here. Snorunt. Crabrawler. Got the R backwards. Castform. Weedle with no hair. That looks like it has the hair. A Quillfish. Single strike Quillfish. Feels like he's about to Dynamax, doesn't it? We have a shiny Snorunt. That's another point. Guys, we got something good here. This is a Sandaconda, which I've never seen before. Yikes, look at that face. Another one. Another Sandaconda VMAX. Shiny Holoform. Gigantamax. That is another gigantic hit. That's another, was it 3 points or 4 points? I think that was 3 points. Then gave that one, no, that was 2.5 points, right? I don't remember how many points this was worth, but look at this thing! Look at this thing! That is a hit! It's not rainbow. It was not 4 because it wasn't rainbow, but it's very pretty. That was a good way to finish that deck off. We also have a Melanie, a Whirlipede, and Cybold. I don't know how I feel about Cybold. Okay, that is the end of the tins. Well, I mean, that's the end of the normal tins. We have 3 tins remaining.